rapidly shifting land.
Let's watch this video by Jamari.
The last couple of days, we have finally gotten the battle we have been wanting for the greater part of the last 2 decades.
This right here. This has been everyone's
the best true to form rapper versus the biggest pop star of our generation.
Let me start off because this might actually be a whole YouTube video by itself. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What we are about to watch is the talk of the town for the past week. We about to get into some Kendrick Lamar and Drake stuff. And right now it's the destruction of Drake.
So over the last week, or really the last couple of days, we have finally gotten the battle we have been wanting for the greater part of the last 2 decades. The best true to form rapper versus the biggest pop star of our generation. The beef has actually pushed Drake into a very tough position. I'm talking about people in clubs.
One thing I will say though, like, I ain't gonna lie, I give props. First of all, first and foremost, I give props to Drake. Cause niggas always talk shit about he can't rap, all that, and he really held his own against who I think is probably one of the greatest rappers of all time. He really held his own, like really was fighting, bro. He wasn't going down like most rappers go down like one big diss song and they're done. Drake stood his ground. I'm gonna give him that. But at the end, like I feel like he showed his hand too early. He played himself. And even if he set up Kendrick, I feel like he played himself.
Booing
so,
when his music
regardless of whatever it is, the situation, he played himself.
Pushed Drake into a very tough position. I'm talking about people in clubs booing when his music comes on.
That DJ did
and
that shit on purpose. The whole
internet
bro.
is clowning him and dancing to him being called a creeper.
Bro, when I kept seeing these videos, it was crazy. Wow.
Even the biggest.
That boy said, "Let me get the mic." That's my part.
Even the biggest Drake stands in the world would have to admit.
Oh, Academics was breaking, bro. Academics was breaking
his
down.
Reputation like a big dirty smudge on a brand new.
I ain't gonna lie. Academics be annoying me. Shit. Give me a second, y'all. Alright. Hopefully that helps that. Bro, cause I've been hiccuping all day, bro.
These are two artists who I have followed for a very long time. And despite their subject matter and overall catalogs being completely different, they have always been compared in talks about the best rapper of the generation or the
bro,
best. They have
look how the times have gone by, bro. Nothing was the same. This is Mr. Morales and Big Stepper.
Subject matter and overall catalogs being
completely
different.
I didn't realize that nigga holding a pigeon.
These are two artists who I have followed for a very long time.
Huh.
And
I ain't gonna lie, like this. At this time, bro, it was mad
despite
crazy.
Their subject matter and overall catalogs being completely different, they have always been
nothing was the same.
Compared in talks.
I'm not gonna lie, from retrospect now, looking at this, yeah, Drake. I always knew Drake wasn't that guy, but it just looks more clearer now. But I ain't gonna lie, he did his thing for many years, bro, before niggas, and I don't think this is gonna truly ruin his career. I think give him 6 months, he's gonna make a hit, and most dumbass niggas who just out here booing him and shit is gonna come back.
About the best rapper of the generation.
Like, let's be honest, a lot of the Drake fans who switch sides, they were the dumbass fans. They just go for hype regardless.
Or the best rapper alive.
He is the underdog that's extremely hungry, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it was you that was like, is Kendrick Lamar your biggest competition, like, in this generation or whatever? And I think that Kendrick has, like, the utmost potential.
It should be noted here that...
See, nigga knew that was his big... He just wanted to always downplay it. Maybe if you didn't do all that all the time.
People used to say the big three rappers were Drake, Kendrick...
Maybe you just bring up your peers and trying to put them below you.
And J. Cole. But recently, Mr. Folding Clothes went and etched his own face off of that monument of rap, but that really...
Kendrick shit, man. J. Cole, my favorite one, too.
Cole. But recently, Mr. Folding Clothes went and etched his own face off of that monument of rap, but that really might have been in his best interest. Apparently, Schoolboy Q made the call to J. Cole's flip phone. Either way, Kendrick really did not like the big three buddy-buddy ending to this rap fairy tale. He did not want to be involved in First-Person Shooter, the single on their little friendship tape. Kendrick said, "F that, it ain't the big three, it's Big Me." Then of course J. Cole would infamously reply, or really apologize.
And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I gotta keep it 100 with y'all, right? In my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a microphone?
The message was loud and clear that he should bow out gracefully.
The fact he did it in public, on stage like this, all that, I'll give him more respect because most niggas would just apologize on tweet.
I'm talking about babies with best friends, Drake Steen allegations. The pot has boiled over, my people. I think a lot of people knew going into this that Drake would be fighting an uphill battle. Yes, he's obviously the more popular artist, but he also has a lot more haters. And when it comes to Kendrick, everything about his career has been so masterfully crafted and planned that you know he was going to come into this battle prepared. Drake, on the other hand, seems more sporadic, more all over the place. He's had more scandals. It's kind of like Drake has been living out boyish fantasy after boyish fantasy, changing identities every year for the last decade.
What happened today, baby? What happened to Kyrie today?
Not to say that either one is coming out of this beef squeaky clean smelling like roses. Because like I said, it's got...
I think my favorite version of Drake is like, fucking Problems Drake, you know?
But Kendrick came out and straight up punched Drake in the face with this song.
I'm not gonna lie, when him and Kendrick were like actually clicking and making music, all that, bro. I think that was the best. Some of the best works they've ever made, bro. Not the best work they ever made, but some.
Then he baited him with the timestamp song, knocked him down on the canvas with me. Drake has been living out boyish fantasy after boyish fantasy. Not to say that either one is coming out of this beef squeaky clean smelling like roses. Because like I said, it's gotten nasty. But Kendrick came out and straight up punched Drake in the face with this song Euphoria. Then he baited him with the timestamp song, knocked him down on the canvas with Meet the Grams after Drake thought he had a good
I never
round,
actually
and
looked
then
at
him
that.
down on the.
Look, what does it say? All right. Popper, acapella, blah, blah. I ain't writing all that. M. Jackson, Bill Cosby. Oh, Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, Sean Combs, R. Kelly. Oh, Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein. Damn. He got the Bill Cosbys. He got the Weinsteins. All right, Popular Acapella Corp. MBDTF. Travis discography. Ye made Good Kid, Mad City. Kendrick features. Travis made 808s. The College Dropout. Good Kid, Mad City remastered. Yandi. So is this like all the diss track? Is he trying to say this is the diss tracks he was trying to make? Ye made Good Kid, Mad City. What are he talking about? Like, it would make more sense if he said Ye made To Pimp a Butterfly, because that's like when Kendrick was making that, he was on tour with Ye.
Canvas with me the grams after Drake thought he had a good round, and then Not Like Us is just Kendrick dancing on his grave. And don't get me wrong guys, Drake's Family Matters diss was great, but so was Takeover by Jay-Z. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good it was because Kendrick immediately buried it with some scathing accusations a mere 20 minutes after it dropped. I bet Drake thought he could finally lay back at the end of the night and it'd all be sweet. Probably started getting all loaded up, placed a couple of bets, and then Kendrick came in swinging and attacked his family and reputation on one track, comparing the man to the likes of Weinstein family and
I can see why he nutted in there, bro.
Reputation.
But I don't get it. I'm looking at both of them. What? I'm looking at both of them. Why his kid look like, where's a Carrot Top, bro?
On one track, comparing the man to the likes of Weinstein and Karl Malone to name a few. And with Drake's long history of questionable activity with minors, people began resurfacing a ton of clips and pictures and began resurfacing
high school pic, he was even bad then. I don't think that's what he meant, but
a ton of
if amazing was a young bitch, I'd be going to jail because I'm fucking amazing.
Clips and pictures.
I feel like you could have made this same statement.
A ton of clips and pictures and strange clips and pictures.
The kids that I hang with are gonna be parents one day. Scary.
And strange tweets.
Toronto kids are my favorites.
Just watch as a 14 to 15-year-old
like the thing is, I know what he's trying to say. Some of them.
Bobby Brown explains her relationship with the then 32-year-old Drake and how they met.
I met Drake in an Australian hotel. I was touring, and he was touring too. And honestly, his managers just came up to my dad and said, Drake loves the show, come to his show tonight. And I was like, are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared.
Wasn't
up
she
to my
by
dad's.
Year-old Millie Bobby Brown explains her relationship with the then 32-year-old Drake and how they met.
I met Drake in an Australian hotel. I was touring, and he was touring too. And honestly, his managers just came up to my dad and
said, she was touring, so was it with Stranger Things cast? Because, if it was with the Stranger Things cast, and he said he loves the show, but only invited her, bitch sus, my guy. But she said she was touring. Maybe she was alone.
Said,
he might have invited the rest of them if they were there.
Drake loves the show. Come to his show tonight. And I was like, are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared.
No one ever asked where are the parents
and
all
he
this
was
shit.
Such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that honestly we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, just life lessons. And we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney.
I don't know about y'all, but that's some weird shit to me for a 32-year-old man to want to wine and dine a 14-year-old.
I can get, I just want to meet. I'm a fan of the show. I want to meet somebody who's on the show I'm a fan of. It's nice to meet you. The dinner, I could excuse it. But then the next night, and then you go to, I and buying autograph and pictures are just an hour conversation.
Inviting her to his shows. And then to be straight up texting her, direct communication is even more out of pocket.
I'm saying if he's innocent and they're just taking things out of context, you gotta do better, Drake.
But it somehow gets worse.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
No, she knew she was on.
Helps me.
She
The other day,
couldn't
he was
let
like,
it go.
I miss you
That-
so much. I was like, I
Look, she instigated that. White women are big ass fucking instigators. Look
What
at
advice?
look at. Let's see the whole process.
Vacation is even
Just look
more
at
out
that
of
white
pocket,
woman, bro.
but it somehow gets worse.
I love him.
Look, mostly I believe she was an innocent girl. Like she not thinking much about this and was just excited and said it. But then there could be a part of her that she knew what she was doing and just.
I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much."
Bro, I don't know why. Like the thing is, she probably does know what was going on if she want to expose him. Because the thing is, I don't know why people try acting like young girls. These like teenage girls are stupid, bro. They are more conscious than most of the dudes their age. The guys are the ones who are just kind of stupid, bro.
I was
We
like, "I
don't
miss
realize
you
what happens until it's over.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What advice does he give you? Like,
So fantastic. Love him.
Year-olds inviting her to
I
his
forgot you were
shows.
seeing
And then to be straight up
white
texting
people,
her
right?
like direct communication is even more out of pocket, but it somehow gets worse.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend
Look, you can see she plotting a little bit. She's like,
and a great
let me ask some more
role
things.
model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so
When she said, I miss you, I texted the other day, I miss you so much. That's when she's like, hold on. What y'all be texting about?
much." I was like, "I miss you more."
what advice does he
Look at that. What advice does he
give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. Yeah. Boys. He texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
Okay, it seems innocent from her. But I was just
Yeah.
analyzing if she was innocent.
Yeah. He's
Look at her, the white woman, though. The white woman.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does
Look
he
at her.
say?
Just look at her.
about boys. He helps.
Yeah, she knew. Look at her wide mouth. She knew she was on to something.
Me.
What?
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What is his advice? Bitch, shut the fuck up with all that. He's great. What he say? What he be saying to you? What does he, a grown ass nigga, be saying to you, a little girl? I just want to know. That's
Advice with boys.
You know, that
look, she's ready. Bro.
stays in the text messages.
She's laughing, but she's like, bitch, come on, give it. Yo, that nigga.
Advice with boys.
Text.
Yo.
We just
Oh,
texted.
I
gets
didn't even realize
worse.
the nigga, bro.
I love him.
Oh,
I met him in Australia,
he knows. Hold on, wait a minute.
and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a
He's like, nah, man, it can't be.
great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
Did they
advice
look
did
at
he
each other
say?
at that time?
About boys. You so much. I was like, "I miss you." You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
Be straight up texting her
trying to
like
see-
direct
they
communication is
look at
even
each
more out
other.
of pocket, but it somehow gets worse.
I love him. I met him in Australia,
Is he looking there?
and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah.
I can't
He's
even see
great.
the
He's
nigga.
wonderful.
This nigga like he cooked, he's done.
I love him.
We got a scoop.
Advice with boys.
You know, that stays in the text messages.
He laughs, he's like, we already got what we needed. Yo, who is that?
You know, that stays in the text message.
Who is this, man? I can't see the face, so I can't trust it, but that's what I saw first.
got your ass.
I mean, seriously, what the hell?
I'm gonna use the bathroom. We're gonna continue on our back. Right.
Hell was that? I mean, to be fair, both of these guys have alleged some absolutely disgusting things against each other, and so far neither of them has really shown any evidence. And I do feel like if someone could still come forward with proof of what they say, I think that would automatically give them the W and make the other person look really foolish.
What's this, you fucking piece of shit? What's this?
Do you guys realize that Kendrick got him to take the bait 3 different times? First with the Like That single, he knew that Drake's ego could not handle hearing It's Just Big Me. Kendrick knew that record was also hot enough to get Future in the mix, and that it would climb to the charts quickly, which is already him beating Drake at his own numbers game. Then of course he scared J. Cole so much he left the lobby. Then Drake responds by calling Kendrick a midget with small feet, while also mentioning his wife Whitney by name. Still, people liked the record. Of course they clowned Kendrick. He then waited a few weeks to plan out his response, and dropped the Euphoria record, where for the first time ever he would call Drake out by name. This song was really him showing off his entire range, people really loved it, and it was making quite the buzz on social media, which is once again Drake's game. And so Drake takes a couple of days, which people force DJ Academics to count, and he eventually comes through with a long response, where he chooses to address several force DJ Academics to count, and he eventually comes through with a long response, where he chooses to address several people like Rick Ross and A$AP Rocky. But of course the main person that people cared about him addressing was Kendrick. Well, Drake ended up calling him out for beating on his wife, and also claimed that she cheated on Kendrick and had a baby with his right-hand man, Dave Free. Drake even went out and got the Good Kid, Mad City van just to crush it for his music video. But here is where Kendrick actually trapped him in the corner, because only 20 minutes later he would release Meet the Grams, stomping all over Drake's actually very good record where he rapped really well. I'm talking about him and his whole family catching heat, and his friends being called out as a group of bad people who prey on vulnerable women. Also claiming that Drake apparently has an 11-year-old daughter, just like when Pusha T forced Drake to reveal his son. And at first Drake would once again respond on his Instagram page saying that he needs to see this 11-year-old daughter of his. Either way, the damage had already been done. Drake fans were scrambling for answers, and then of course the following morning we would get the kill shot that had people dancing to Kendrick, straight up calling him a PDF file. Then the next day, Drake of course releases From the Heart 6, a play on the popular Kendrick Lamar series of songs, and this response started out somewhat strong, but it quickly derailed.
I am a war general seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals honored in decoration.
This man was ready for battle.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or destination, but you so thirsty you're not concerned with investigation.
So he's saying that Kendrick is full of shit, as are his allegations, and that they tricked his ass and he took the bait.
I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all the allegations?
The allegations he's talking about are the same. That Kendrick's wife cheated and had a child with his friend, and that Kendrick got in trouble for putting hands on his wife, with people claiming that he hired a media team to make the story disappear. This is what Kendrick had to say about it back in an old Breakfast Club interview.
There was a shocking story about you, and I was like,
I
there's
feel
no
like
way
if
this
there
is
was a
true.
media
Yeah.
team
When they
who
said you
do
were in
that,
Vegas and you beat some guy bloody
would
and
be
you
with
did
Drake.
something to some female,
Yeah.
and they said they
I
had
don't think
evidence
Kendrick
and all
has,
of this,
like,
and
a
then I
media
never
team
heard
that
anything
could
about it again.
pull that
Yeah,
off.
because it's foolishness. That's the most ignorant stuff I've ever heard made up on,
I was like,
on, the
Kendrick
my
did that?
name.
I doubt it.
And, you know, that person who ever made that up owes an apology. Not to me, but to women that actually,
There was a shocking story about you, and I was like, there's no way this is true.
yeah.
When they said you were in Vegas and you beat some guy bloody and you did something to some female,
Yeah.
and they said they had evidence and all of this, and then I never heard anything about it again.
Yeah, because it's foolishness. That's the most ignorant stuff I've ever heard made up on,
I was like,
on,
Kendrick
my
did that?
name.
I doubt it.
And, you know, that person who ever made that up owes an apology. Not to me, but to women that actually go out there and get abused. That's
Because
an
I was like, I'm
apology.
sure if that happened, there'd have been a police report, you would have
Yeah,
been
man.
arrested.
That's foolishness. That's ignorant.
Dave leaving heart emojis under pics of the child. Speaking of
Well,
anything
maybe
with the
he heard
child,
that shit.
let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit that I expected.
Yes,
Like, why
that
would
shit
you
be-
expect that? Why would you think Kendrick would be on his Chris Hansen? I don't know, it's just weird to me that he thought someone would accuse him of being a creep.
My mom came over today and I was like, mother, I, mother, I, mother, I. Oh, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got did.
Like, what the f is this dude talking about? He's making light of sexual. He then goes on to claim this is why Kendrick is calling him a predator.
Oh, me. I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected.
Yeah,
This why
yeah,
these
Drake got
foul
me
routes
dying,
and
bro.
shit
What
you
the
so
fuck?
obsessed with, it's so excessive.
Continuing to make fun of him several times over
Why
the
not
course
just
of
use
this
the
song
actual,
for getting
like,
violated as a child.
clips
Touch
of
My
the
Body
song?
by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting.
Which didn't even happen, by the way, at least according to the song that Drake is referencing here. Kendrick does have a record on his last album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, called Mother I Sober. It is the climax of the soundtrack, the song the whole album really builds up to. Mr. Morale in general is a serious record that covers a lot of sensitive topics. In the song, Kendrick tells that one of his cousins was violating people in his family, and his mother questioned him whether he had been violated himself.
Family ties, they accused my cousin. Did he touch you, Kendrick? Never lied, but no one
We got
believed me
AI
when I said he
Kendrick in here.
didn't.
Kendrick explicitly states here that he was not touched, and the real message is that his mother was paranoid and thought there was no way it could not have happened due to trauma from her past where she was violated herself. Drake not only misinterprets this lyric, but also uses it as some sort of own. Like, read the room, dude, look what you're being accused of. And then more cringe ensues because I've never heard anyone have to rap about not being a predator. I mean, the fact that Kendrick backed him into that corner and put him on the defense is monumental in why he's winning this battle.
Just for clarity, I feel disgusted.
pics
I'm
that
too
be
respected.
Ken-
If I was
Kendrick
f***ing
and
young
his
girls,
always
I
been
promise I'd have been
They always make them
arrested.
look like
I'm
a
way
villain.
too famous for that shit you just
Like, he
suggested.
is serious,
Which is
so,
just an insane thing to say, considering the more powerful and famous you are, the more you can get away with this nasty shit. Look at the countless examples of weirdos in the entertainment industry.
Drake is not a name that you gonna see on no offender list.
No, it would be Aubrey Graham.
Only f***ing with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked twice at no teenager.
And people called this a guilty conscience coming to light, as Kendrick had never name-dropped Millie Bobby Brown, or
That is
said
true.
stranger things, or any allusion to this being who he was exactly talking about when it came to a minor. Obviously, the Drake being a creep rumor started back when she said they were
I feel like
close and texting when she was only 14, as I
She
showed
didn't
you
even
earlier.
respond. It would've been
Personally,
good.
I don't think any father should be comfortable with their
then it
teenage
was
daughter
jumped down
being in
on it.
direct contact
I
with
think he
someone
put him in a
17 years
lose-lose
older than
situation, to be
herself.
honest.
And there's several other instances where Drake is seen being quite peculiar with young women, but obviously nothing
I feel
concrete.
like you do this
The rest
shit,
of Drake's diss just consists of the same
shouldn't
things he
do this
said in
shit
his
out.
Family Matters record. He also spends a
Never mind,
minute
I'm not
going
gonna
into
speak
a
on it,
spoken
bro. I was
word,
gonna
which
say.
is just really bad. To me, this better not
This
be
is
the
not
end to the
that
battle
bad,
for
I'm not gonna
Drake,
lie, he
because
did
this
lose,
record
bro,
was
damn.
weak. I mean, he had no choice but to more or less defend himself, but this was bad. I mean, Drake fans everywhere dropped to their knees after hearing this one. Because at least in the court of public opinion, Drake has already been crowned the loser, which is a position we've never seen him in before. And the craziest thing about this beef to me is that Drake is the one who actually welcomed Kendrick into the game back in the early 2010s, as he gave him that major placement on his album Take Care. And it really is crazy to me how prophetic that song now is. Okay, so the song is called Buried Alive, and it's about Kendrick learning about and adjusting to fame through the lens of Drake walking him through the industry door.
I'm in the matter of man, arm wrestling hands. I was dealt when I said the music business was all I needed. When I got, I was greeted by an alien that said last year that she slept with a Canadian that gave him an addiction that'd keep him in Mercedes-Benz.
Here he's already talking about Drake and his lust for material possession and women. This person who greets him probably wants Kendrick to follow a similar fate.
My vice is similar. Women love when you're my type and you're winning from everything that you palm right. Put her in the Palms Hotel, Sin City, Devil in Dress, Platinum Chanel. Live the ambiance all cause the audience said one day I would do it. So instead of a verse being read, I'ma go and get some head off the strength of my music.
Fame is making Kendrick a degenerate and turning him away from his religion. It's hard to not become a different person once your ego finally gets massaged.
Same day we say we in the area cruising in Toronto. Hit me on my cellular, I thought he was gonna sell me a false word like the rappers I know. Sat down with a few drinks located where you can't see us. A white waitress on standby when we need her.
Drake picks up Kendrick and takes him around to industry people, showing him the fast life of fame and women.
Felt like the initiation, a reality living in the matrix. We talk casually about the industry and how the women be the tastemakers for the shit he making. Then he said he was the same age as myself and didn't help cause it made me even more rude and impatient.
Kendrick now lusts for what Drake has and is jealous because he has accomplished
Hey,
more
yo, what's
at the
poppin',
same
niggas? How you guys
age.
doing?
This only further pushes his envy and hunger for more fame and notoriety.
So blame it on...
Now you know.
Huh?
Now you know you joined the streaming channel, right?
My nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good thing you brought that shit up. I just saw niggas in there. I ain't even read the channel's name. So I guess you streaming, my nigga.
Yep.
See myself out of here. You guys be easy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, at first, I didn't. When the Heart Part 6 came out, I thought Drake might have had it, right?
Yeah, that shit was ass in my opinion. I lie, I'm not even being biased.
No, because that thing is, I didn't feel that at the time. I didn't feel it, but then also why I didn't say, oh, he lost this, because when Push Ups came out, I didn't like it, and when
Push Ups was nice.
No, but here's the thing: when Push Ups and the other one came out, I didn't like them, right?
What, the Heart? I'm a Tailor Made? Or are you talking about Family Matters?
Tailor Made. Oh, Tailor Made too.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But I'm not gonna lie. It's because the first time it comes out, I'll be on Kendrick's side, so I don't like it at first. But then I gotta give myself time to listen to it, right? And really.
I'm gonna beat that ass. There were some Kendrick tracks that, like, first listen, I'm like, and then I listened to it. Like Euphoria was one of them.
No,
the more that I listened to
too.
it, the more that I fucked with it.
No, when I first heard Euphoria, I thought Kendrick lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I heard it the second time, I was like, okay, this is better. Cause I don't know, in my mind I was thinking Kendrick gonna come on some like just like how Not Like Us is. I thought that's what Kendrick was gonna do to him the whole time. But then also I was like,
yo, Not Like Us is something else off of that, man. Like,
it's disrespectful.
Yo,
I don't know how it's more disrespectful than all the other ones.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a Crip. I don't know how to Crip walk, but that should make me feel like I can Crip walk.
I felt like I learned how to Crip walk through that song.
Like yo, I be getting up just dancing and shit. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just moving. and yo, this nigga Brad, he got on the PlayStation party, right?
Yeah.
I joined it. This nigga, he's a Drake fan, but he's rapping along the diss tracks that were made against Drake, the Kendrick diss tracks.
Like, niggas, a lot of like hood niggas want to.
They got it. Yo, this nigga complaining, talking about Drake fucked up his 2024. They got.
Who?
And Rod.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. This nigga talking about the Heart Part 6 is the worst diss track he's ever heard in his entire life.
Yeah, because it buried him deeper and deeper.
Yeah, this nigga like Drake basically said, if I'm a liar, why aren't my pants on fire? And the nigga talking, this nigga everyone is heated.
Why?
And that nigga Drake, Yeah, I'm about to hop on Siege with these niggas.
All right.
Yeah, you guys be easy.
All right, man. Chill. I might join later. I don't know. All right. Dude said, "What do you mean you can't hear?" This man said, "No sound, little bro. Can't hear you or the video." What do you mean you can't hear? This man said, "You don't hear this shit?"
On Mr. OVOXO, the reason why I'm breathing all the vanity I know, the reason why my best friend say she love me more than life, but I live a double life, I need to let it go. The reason why the highlight was when he said you belong to the people when you outside. So dig a show full of money, full of power, full of pussy, full of fame, and bury yourself alive. Then I
don't know what
died.
y'all doing, but y'all need to fix y'all stuff, bro. Like y'all stuff is like, honestly, is ass. Like a lot of dudes be coming in here talking about I can't hear, fix the audio. I go in here, bro. I be hearing crystal clear. I don't even touch nothing. I just hear it crystal clear because I'm like, okay, maybe they're right. Let me go in. I'm like, let me not touch it. Let me see it, what they're hearing, so I can fix it. I'm like, I hear things normal, nigga. Everything sounds normal. Y'all just be saying shit sometimes. Let me even put headphones on to make sure I get everything crystal clear quality. All right, let's go.
And is jealous because he has accomplished more at the same age. This only further pushes his envy and hunger for more fame and notoriety.
So blame it on Mr. OVOXO, the reason why I'm breathing all the vanity I know, the reason why my best...
Bro, I can hear this. Hey, turn up your mics. I don't know, it's your mics is that slow. Maybe you got the video things low. Maybe your device is low. I don't know. Something, it's on y'all side. Because mine, on my phone, it works fine. It shows me that I sound perfect out here. Like, I can hear myself. I can hear the video.
Friends say she love me more than life, but I live a double life. I need to...
Well, I can't even type in my own chat.
To let it go. The reason why the highlight was when he said you belong to the people when you outside. So dig a show full of money, full of power, full of pussy, full of fame, and...
I was listening to Kendrick and this nigga talk about audio shit, and I checked it out and I felt like he wasted my time. And because of Kendrick here, I felt like releasing a diss track on him.
Bury yourself alive. Then I died.
Kendrick literally just laid out the life that he could have had if he went the same direction as Drake. Because at the time...
Like, what was his name? Kerplunk211? Come in with that type of shit again. I'm gonna tell you, nigga, you not like us. You not like us.
They were both
Like
still
us.
very green with wide eyes, and Drake really steered full force into fame and a lust for all things that people crave, while Kendrick really fought the temptation and stayed as humble and normal as possible. He's just always been the more calculated artist. Yes, Drake has of course been bigger. Like I said, he's the biggest pop star of our generation. But I knew when it came down to if one was gonna outthink the other, it would likely be Kendrick. I'm sure a lot of you disagree with me. I definitely want to know down below in the comments. I know it's gonna be a war zone, because I feel like this has been one of those things where almost no one is just neutral. Obviously, both men have gone really far to kind of stretch the truth in these situations. And if anyone can come forward with some undeniable, concrete proof of their allegations, that might flip this whole thing around and Drake could come back and win. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's
let me
follow.
Let me show the lead. Let me subscribe right there. I subscribe to
he
my
needs
nigga.
to be covered. So I'm out. Peace.
Give it a like too, man. Did your thing.
He didn't come on there on some wild like, yeah, I'm in New York. Everybody don't look at me like I'm the king. So it was one of those things. It's like I almost wish he had come in there on that shit because I kind of lost like a little respect for the sentiment of the verse. If it's really fuck everybody, then it needs to be fuck everybody. It just can't be halfway for the sake of the people.
Well, you saw what happens when it's fuck everybody. When you actually are on fuck everybody, bro. And we're gonna fuck you over.
It's fucked up what they're doing to him because he helped so many artists like become bigger, gave them their first #1s, gave them careers, and now he's
incredibly
looked at,
whack.
and now he's looked at like, oh, he just used all these people for his advantage.
Incredibly whack. And also, this is, you know, they always say like,
but it don't. Sorry to interrupt you. It don't matter because with everything, first of all, nothing gets changed here. All the Kendrick fans, the Drake haters, they get satisfied by what Kendrick's done, and then all the Drake fans, they either love what Drake did or they go, he lied, so it doesn't count. Okay. Nobody moves at all. Everybody just wants whatever they feel to be valid. I know you said that. Everybody just wants whatever they feel to be validated. It's no different than politics.
You know, that's true. That's why, like, anytime I didn't like a Drake diss, bro, I took a backseat. I sat with it for a second, you know, because I'm like, am I being a Drake hater or am I being real objective about this shit?
No different thing. We have the feeling already.
I'm not gonna lie. Push-ups, phenomenal ass track, bro. Tailor Made, bro. I wasn't mad at that. The Tupac thing, I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing there. I wasn't mad at Tailor Made. I actually like that track. Not 7 Minute Drill. That's J. Cole. In Family Matter, all right. I think it was clever to use, you know. But damn though, Family Matters, bro. That beat, nigga, fuck what you said, and all that, bro. It was fire when it came out, and the whole drive, give me 50 minutes, you know. I forgot what the hook, to be honest. I didn't memorize it. Kendrick didn't give me enough time to memorize Drake's lyrics. Like, he gave me 30 minutes to to memorize that shit, nigga. He said, I'll give you 30 minutes before I change this shit up.
Everybody on the West Coast right now, where it's been a minute since the West Coast really had like a real... I don't want to say that Kendrick wasn't a top guy, but it's been a while since the West Coast has like dominated
first time since the 90s
in some sort of way. Everybody's fucking so excited by this. They're like, yo, we're back on top. We fucking got this. We're the baddest motherfuckers. So their egos are satisfied. So obviously there's frustration, I'm sure, with Drake fans. Like, man, we really want to just clobber him and we didn't get this dub. But I don't think everybody just leaves Drake as a Drake fan. They've built too long.
I don't think everybody, but you said it's like politics, and swing voters is what decides the winner.
Well
and
said.
Right now.
But here's the thing that people don't realize about politics. Swing voters still only vote based on their identity. That identity hasn't really been swung. It's just been moved from side to side. So, for example, the swing voter, like that middle America voter, that guy, if the Republican is saying we're opening the factory and the Democrat saying we're closing the factory, they swing Republican. If the Democrat is saying we're opening the factory, the Republican saying we're closing, they go Democrat.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm saying is they're not real swing. Nobody's going to change sides in this battle. You just go towards
Drake
whatever
fans
your
not gonna
identity.
stop being Drake fans. Kendrick fans not gonna stop being Kendrick fans. Nigga, I'm still with J. Cole to this day, nigga.
And with those swing voters, as they call them, their identity does not change. They just go to whoever is going to fulfill their identity.
Yeah,
and the same thing happens in these
We're just saying that, like, now, if somebody was going for that top spot, I'm the best. So I think Kendrick has swayed people to give him that crown.
Yeah,
he
I'm gonna be
got
honest
the
with
crown
you.
right now.
If both of them dropped an album this year, I think Kendrick could outsell.
Yeah. That's what's crazy.
He would outsell first.
But I don't think it's over.
Consumption right now is like people
interesting.
want to see Kendrick, and it's gonna be interesting when he does. They want to see him
really
have
do
the
remind me
run
of my cousin
with
Yasser.
him finally having the crown, right? And Drake fans are not leaving.
Not
Like,
at
you know
all.
what I mean?
Nah.
Like, Drake fans, like, he's still gonna be the guy. And that's why I think Drake should just be
fans
like,
not gonna switch up.
he should look at this and be like, wait, I fucked up in giving this guy his first solo #1. And so many people are now on his side.
I hate saying shit and it takes y'all an hour to say it. I really hate saying shit. Is that what's happening now? I say shit, you guys go, nah. And then an hour later, you just say it, and I'm supposed to go, oh, you got a good point?
No one actually discounted that. We're saying that wasn't the
What I'm saying
full
is
reason.
Drake still gave him a #1. It's still a feature.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
It's a feature, bro.
No, of course. No,
You know what I mean?
listen.
But if your #1 comes off the diss battle from the biggest guy, it's a feature.
No, I'm still acknowledging that.
Yeah.
What I was always saying is that this guy was always either 1A or 2. Like
he's phenomenal. Like, again, that's why there's two different conversations. One is like, is this guy like musically prolific? Of course, he's amazing at making music. He's amazing at rap. Like, Kendrick is. I don't even think Drake would even utter the words he's bad at this. Like, I think the reason the fact that he's even beefing with him is because he goes, this guy's awesome at this.
I respect
And
it.
I want people to know that I'm more awesome. That's what he's
Yeah, no, of course.
But to me, that's that insecurity. It's like, if he just knows he's more awesome, and he has the validation of the people coming out to the shows, the fan base, the ticket sales, literally every metric except the fans of the other guy, which he'll never sway anyway. The fans of the other guy are never going to be swayed. What I'm saying is it's a misstep based on his what I perceive as, and we all have this as performers. We're like, I just want to win everybody over. What if these people who don't like
I think
me?
you look at it like a comic, but that's not what. Like in hip hop, it's a really contact adversarial sport.
What I'm saying is you could do it without dedicating the whole song, which we agreed earlier, which is you just put out a banger that got a little few bars to Kendrick, and then you make him put out the whole song first. By you putting out the whole song first, I think it gives Kendrick...
I always thought that. I always thought him going first. But again, here's the thing too. Kendrick has had the patience of waiting 10 years. And Drake, like, you know, Drake told me something, like, because he just went on like an 84 city tour.
Yeah.
He dropped 3 albums, went on 84. Like, the dude is exhausted.
Yeah.
Right? Before he could go on vacation, this motherfucker dissing him. He wants to get this over with now. He just wants to do it now. He's like, all right, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna get this done.
You know the thing is, bro. Drake and Cole, they ain't even have to respond when they responded, bro. They could have. They could have waited 2 months, 3 months. Drake could have gone on his vacation, came back.
And Kendrick has the advantage of, I could just play the whack-a-mole thing and be like, all right, well, I'll be back later.
Yeah.
You know? And I think Drake cooked up something, but hoping to hear what Kendrick was going to come with. And it was clear Kendrick wasn't going to drop again. And he's just like, yo, what do I really got to do to make this guy rap? Like, you know, he's kind of posting on the gram like, yo, what's up? Any day now. And he's like, fuck it. I guess I have to start it off. However, I think that played into Kendrick's strategy because he was counterpunching. If we're thinking about it, like, yo, I'm counterpunching. Okay.
It looks thirsty almost. It's like,
Okay, you're trying to hit me with the hit song with push-ups? Okay, bet. Let me give you this layered song about how I'm about to just dissect everything you got going on. Then Drake is like, okay, all right, let me try to play your game a little bit and let me kind of cycle. And, oh, you're obsessed with these rumors because, oh, you were touched as a child. I remember you said that on your song. And he's now doing that. And Kendrick's like, psych, I got a club hit too, motherfucker. So,
strategically, Kendrick played.
Oh, strategically.
And Drake is a top tier chess player.
Yeah.
Also, telling Drake.
Those little tidbits. Yo, I have the van that's the replica. I guess it's a replica of that van that was on your first album cover. I crushed it in my video. Oh, okay. The place you shouted out for my city, New Ho King. I'm in there just chilling, showing you that I'm the boss of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing all these things that against, like, I always said, thank God that Meek Mill was so fucking stupid because like that nigga was just playing like yo, he was playing like bingo. Like Drake was just running circles around him.
Yeah,
but he's going at a guy who's just a master chess player that you can't even see his moves anywhere else. Like someone actually said this. They said, hey, listen, Drake may have got a little bit of a big head, no Diddy, because of the win over Meek. And one of those things where it's just like,
I was about to just like the melody for that for Family Ties was coming to me, and then nigga said that shit and fucked it up.
Badly misplayed his
Apparently
hand.
he was like heavily on drugs at that time.
Yeah, but think about this, right? if Pusha T had Drake fall.
That big, in that song, bro, that one line, fuck, you're damn right, fuck the big three, it's just Big D, and I got video proof. That's the part where I was like,
all back with a rumor.
I don't want to fuck him. Nigga, I was out here actually trying to bop to your song, and then you say that line, I'm like, fuck the whole vibe.
Or not rumor, a
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Information of a child. But what's the biggest, like, expose you could have had of a rapper to that time? It would have been, you don't write your rhymes. Except, you know how you...
I ain't gonna lie, this might have nothing to do with nothing, but these two niggas ugly as shit, bro.
To that time, it would have been, you don't write your rhymes.
Sorry.
Except
maybe it's just this nigga Dread, bro. He just be looking. He look like a bootleg Travis Scott, don't he? This nigga look like a bootleg. Now he looked like a long hair version of the nigga from Psych, the white nigga from Psych.
You know how he
Sean
fumbled
Spencer,
it?
you know.
The nigga tweeted it out 3 weeks before he made a song about it. It's like, if he had revealed that on a song out of the blue, motherfucker, you don't write your rhymes. And we're like, huh? What are you talking about? Then just play the reference tracks. We might look at that differently.
And the song sucked.
Yeah, the song sucked. You know? Well, all right, that's a prerequisite. Become a little bit better of a rapper.
Yeah.
All right,
Or just
you
don't
gotta,
be
you gotta keep this real. Did Drake feed him that information about the daughter? Because he's claiming that he fed him the information. I don't think he did. I think he's just claiming what the internet is saying.
Be objective, Ag.
I do believe the daughter thing. I don't believe the other things. So
I didn't even know that was up for debate. I thought it was like fact that he fed the information.
No.
No.
That's interesting.
I think the other thing.
Your picture in the back of some fuzzy girl in the video and saying, "Oh, this happens to be the same."
No.
girl.
I think he did feed that because I could tell they were recently. I could tell they were trying to recently feed like, yo, the other street dudes that usually hold down OVO in Toronto. They're getting tired of him. He hasn't been feeding the wolves. And I saw him randomly just beefing. They're like, fuck OVO. Yeah, the tide has changed now. What's up? Yo, you better put someone in the books. And I'm like, okay. You're trying to get them to feed into an angle. And I think I even said to Drake, I said, those your boys still, man. Like, I'm not buying that shit. The one thing I don't think that was staged was I do believe that his father probably went on vacation with some girl and his suitcase got stolen. I do think, like, because that doesn't, why would you have...
Yo, what if he was feeding like the false information and Kendrick knew that shit was coming from Drake, so he baited him with that 616 song, and Drake's like, "Oh, dumbass nigga took it."
Prescriptions in your name and shit like that, like, you know what I mean? If you're trying to stage, like, I think he did a good job on Family Matters to own it, to be like, hey, well, the Maybach glove was in there because of me and blah blah. That didn't really make sense. I didn't even ask him about that though. So I don't know.
But then why did Kendrick remove the cover art?
Well,
I think it only got removed on Apple, I think.
Well, yeah, you can't upload to DSPs like an actual medical script. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like, the guy's name and address is on it. You know what I mean?
Still don't believe Drake fed him that because he would have said it right away.
Yeah.
Right away, he'd have been like, hey, dummy, we fed you this information. Instead of being like, oh, I got a daughter? Nobody told me.
No, I believe he did because that is so random. If Kendrick if he said it so confidently, he must have had it from some really reliable source. That I feel that, you know what all these guys are doing, right? Like, they're finding out information.
Yeah,
like,
how do they find out information on one another? This is kind of fun.
Well, Pusha T said it. Pusha T said, everybody thinks that Kanye told me. No. 40 was pillow talking to a girl. They're all smashing the same girls.
Yeah. What'd I say?
They're all smashing the same girls.
There's 1,000 girls that just get dicked down by all famous people.
I found out that Metro Boomin hated Drake before it was like universally known. I found that out because a chick he smashed in LA, I smashed in LA. And you know, we're all talking and, yo, a girl always wants to impress you by flexing the other popping guys she's fucked with, and they always just tell every detail. So I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, yeah, he hates the fuck out of Drake. I'm like, oh shit. But then the same thing kind of came up again where people heard.
Did you find out why?
I still don't know why. I just know that he doesn't.
How do you know they're not using you? How do you know the girls aren't sent to smash you? Pillow talk with you.
Have you ever thought that academics is working for me?
No. Because me and Metro don't get along. Me and Metro don't get along, so I'm like.
But what I'm saying is, you could be doing stuff that you don't even realize that you're doing.
Oh no. That probably is like this is a really convoluted game, which I realize. I think Future and
Maybe
Drake
stop
they're beefing
sleeping
over
with
women.
all the same girls.
I think
my
that's a
niggas.
really simple thing to kind of.
Why are they beefing over women? I'm like so like.
Y'all sound like the female. The female y'all smash. You're smashing the same.
Such a confusing notion that guys would beef over women that they're not even trying to wife.
I mean, it's not about the women; it's about the respect. I think.
There's power and ego, though.
I think it's they're saying things to these women, and then the women are saying stuff, relaying it back to the guys. So it's like, oh, I don't fuck with him. So it's not that we fuck same girl. It's like, no. I know you don't like me because this girl told.
Is there a thing
like a random girl that's I don't know if she fuck Future, but she being around it when I was trying to figure out, I'm like, yo, why haven't Future and Drake been around each other?
I ain't gonna lie, they just be talking.
No,
bro.
he
they kind of boring with
said
this shit.
that was fun, most balanced panel discussing.
It was okay for a bit.
What's going on with Kendrick and Drake?
Wait a minute. What is the?
All right, okay. So this is what we're gonna do, man. I'm gonna watch that act video, finish it on my own, cause it kind of bored. It sounds like something great to have like in the background while you working out or some shit. But for this one, we're gonna just save the Apple Music podcast for another stream. This one says Kendrick Lamar's cousin.
What you want?
I like that scarf.
Ah, thank you. Shit. Bitch, don't play with me.
My fault.
Hell wrong with you?
Have you heard about that rap beef going on right now?
Hell no. You know I don't listen to all that bullshit. That rap is ass nowadays.
Kendrick is ass?
Oh, Kendrick. I'm Mr. Kendrick. He like a old man and a young nigga body. I like Kendrick. But the ratio is still ass. Most of y'all is ass.
Like y'all was doing any better.
Motherfucker, don't play with me. I drop some bars.
So you got bars now?
I want to go through a history of rap beefs and really like.
Yeah, I remember him.
They used to call me Bust That Ass. So, suit yourself, believe it or not.
Let me hear something then.
Let's get it. Get some rhythms going.
You mean a beat?
You know what the hell I meant, don't I? Told you stop playing with me.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on.
Hell.
How's this?
Hell no. Turn this shit garbage. Turn it off. Turn it off.
All right.
The hell? Pick some old school, some real hip hop.
Oh, you want that hippity hop. That shoe up the bop.
Exactly. That real shit.
I don't know how he remind me of my friend Amir, bro.
Here.
Oh shit. That's what I'm talking about. See? All right.
He looked like Kendrick Lamar mixed with Anthony Mackie, don't he?
Yeah.
Papa Doc Lamar.
Why the hell the intro so long? See, I could tell a young motherfucker made this. This that shit I be talking about. Let's get it.
Hey, you know I realized Kendrick Lamar did to that nigga Drake? You're not a gangster. Your real name's Clarence. And Clarence got a real good man.
I ain't no actor, I become these characters. I got a different set of skill, it's just disguised with laughter. Ain't disrespect not yet, but soon I speak the truth. Ain't nobody on this fucking platform could do what I do. Not playing. I got your granny in the back, she going Super Saiyan. She slobbing, giving top, your granny got that super cranium. I kick a cane and kick her out. Bitch is 6, they trying to sleep up on my couch. Broke her back, she yelling, ouch, ugh. Brother, what is that? Type 2 diabetes, got her insulin in the stacks. I think she trying to marry it, I'm retired, can't go back. Got short-term memory, forgot your stacks. I think she trying to marry it, I'm retired, can't go back. Got short-term memory, forgot your mom, your birthday, won't forget I fucked your granny.
Okay, no.
Oh yeah, see?
You're doing too much.
Stop playing with me.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Stop playing with me. I'm old, but I'll beat your ass. And that's
Bro, y'all seen niggas actually freestyling that BBL Drizzy shit, bro?
Landscape where unpredictability is the only constant. The teachings of Musashi have never been more pertinent.
I don't think that's for streaming, bro. I be watching the Musashi shit for once in a while, bro. Like, you know. I think what we can get into right now